Hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Expedition League 3.15. In this episode, I'm going to be showcasing the Reaper. Shit down, let's get this ready, and slash him. Is he dead? Oh my fucking god, he just got one-shotted. He should be dead. I didn't even ultimate him. Okay, here we go. Let's just burst him. Oh my god. Oh my god, that bleed. What? Arrowed, I fucking stuck. There we go. Finally did it. And now he's melted. Awakener 9. So yeah, let's open this up. Awakener 9. Arrow, and then slash him. Should be dead. Let's get ready to slash him. Boom. And he's dead.
When I'm ready, and not before. I need more mana.
He's dead. Damn, that was so fast. Awaken, Spell Echo, Awakener, Orb. Can we get 100 likes on this video for the Reaper? Yo, sorry to break up the video. Okay, I gotta explain some mechanics. So, mechanic 1, Reaper, bleed, big slash, 50% chance to bleed when you have ultimate slash, which is this. And then he can also do it himself, which is called ultimate instead of ultimate slash. To make the bleeding do triple damage, we use ensnaring arrow to make the enemy always move, and then we use blink arrow to make the quiver shoot, because when you shoot a bow skill, it shoots the quiver automatically, which shoots the ensnaring arrow with Mirage Archer, then it automatically shoots with greater multiple projectiles. It's amazing. And then we have faster attacks on the blink arrow with Feeding Frenzy and Maim, so everything gets maimed, and we have an extra clone that shoots and maims and Feeding Frenzies, and it's a minion that gets sacrificed by the Reaper that's better than skeletons. Because we're ensnaring arrow all the enemies, we're hitting all the enemies, we're temp chaining all the enemies are cursed, then they explode, then all the enemies are blinded, enemies getting exploded with spiritual aid, everything gets one-shotted, big pack explosions, the clear is amazing, Reaper OP. I have another setup where I run Rain of Arrows, faster attacks, Mirage Archer in the quiver, so that... Okay, also ensnaring arrow and greater multiple projectiles in the glove instead of the desecrate and the divergent flesh offering. And then I also run divergent cast when stun support with my summon carry-on golem instead of the anomalous arcanist brand. And so the reason is when you shoot, your rain of arrows shoots every second, and then it also casts with Mirage Archer, and everything gets cursed and everything gets exploded, and it makes the clear really, really insane when there's a lot of monsters. You have a lot of trouble shooting a lot of monsters. You can shoot like 5 with ensnaring arrow at a time, but with this you can hit full screen and everything's cursed, and you'll definitely feel the difference. This is amazing. Clear speed OP. Do base mods. What the fuck? I got like a 6 again. It's 6 at once instead of getting 1 at a time or 2 at a time. I'm getting trolled. Whatever, let's just tether them all around. Just so many tethers. And let's slash that one. And let's slash that one. And let's slash that one. And then let's mark him, slash him. Mark, slash. Mark. I'm gonna slash this one. Did I hit him? I think I missed. Fairly certain. Got him. I definitely hit him that time. He melted instantly. And melted. I think I missed. Oh, I didn't mark him. That's why. That's the triple damage. Here's a 10-way turns end. Oh my god, they're all coming out at one time. Okay.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Okay. This just happened. My guy died. But it's fine, it's fine. We're doing all 10 at the same time. This is pretty cool. Oh, God! Okay. I think he's really the only threat. Marked, and one-shotted. So I'll put down the Maim, put down the Feeding Frenzy, then shoot them, and then slash them, and then they get one-shotted. It worked really well. There's 3 dead. Let's get this one next. Dead. Let's do the Blink Arrow so we have some extra deeps. We can probably just shoot them. Slash him. Oh my god, that was huge. Dead.
When I'm ready and not before. I need more mana.
The Phoenix! Let's fucking go, dude. I've shot him, he's ensnared. Now he's marked, and he just got sliced. Okay. He's marked again, he's marked. He's already half. He got melted. Oh, he sliced him again. He's dead. What the fuck? Wait, that's the full Phoenix. And there's another minnow. Okay, we'll pull him. And then we'll slice him. He should be dead. Yep. It's actually just a one-shot. He's the minnow! Here we fucking go, bro. You go straight into it. Sliced. Did I miss? I think I missed. Let's try to regen. I think I missed. Oh, I got him for sure. He's melting. He's still. I think it took him 1.5 HP. Did you see that? Like he healed and then he still died to it. And yeah, he just got sliced. And do you see how much? That's insane. It's like a 7-second bleed. I got the formed. Perfect. Oh, here we go. Slice him. Gave him the good old slice. He healed. Sliced him again. Ooh. Nice. I've got him marked and we just sliced him. That should be enough. Yeah. You see that damage? Okay, let's do this formed. It has. I'll kill Hydra first. Where'd he go? That's Minnow. Did that not get him? Oh, okay. Cool. There's Minnow. We got Minnow slashed. He's dead as fuck. Next one. Ow. Oh, I got him slashed. I don't know if it's enough. My Reaper just got burned. But you can just re-raise him. It's really easy. That part's nice. And then we can slash him where he ended. Awesome, he's dead. And he's dead. Nice. Oh my god. Oh, I was sitting on something. I'm like, what? I survived? It did not. Yay! Oh, I lost him. Yeah. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's pretty good already, and I haven't even slashed him. There's the slash. We'll out heal it. It's good. That's pretty good, right? What the fuck? Alright. He killed him! And he's dead. Oh. Okay, here we go.
I need more mana.
Woo! Okay, let's do Uber Alder.
Putrefy, rot,
Let's try that. It's Arcanist brand. And then we'll mark him, slice him, mark him, slice him. We're already fully phased. Now it's portals.
I need more mana.
Oh my. I did that. I'm so slow, holy fuck. Okay. Someone, let's get Flesh Offering up. Not too bad, not too bad. Ow. Ow. Not too bad. Nice. Nice. And he's dead. Uber Elder Watcher's Eye. Now I want to try a Maven with it. Mark it with the ensnaring arrow every time it teleports and then one-shot it.
I need more mana.
That should be it. Nice. That was actually really good. So now we go off to the side. We could send our Reaper in there to kill him. Oh, he doesn't die to it anymore because they changed the minion damage from it. I forgot how much it does to minions, yeah. Can it one-shot? Oh. I slashed him. He got two-shotted. That's pretty good. Do we get to fight her here? Or is it just memory phase? Okay. Left, right, up. What was hurting me? That's pretty good. We phased her, I think. Oh shit, she teleported to me. Sure. Okay. Let's go off to the side. Let's melt him. That was pretty fast.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay. Left, right, up, right, up, right. Easy. Oh. She should be dead. The bleed's kind of nice in that way. Go off to the side. We're on to the final one. So let's mark him with the Arcanist brand. Let's get the ensnaring arrow, and then we just bled him. He's dead, one-shotted. Okay. This part sucks. Right, up, left, right. It was left up. We marked her. Pretty good. Pretty good fucking damage, dude. She's dead. Wow. Okay, let's do the ultimate challenge, the final fucking thing. The feared! Okay, 2. Which ones? We're doing Atziri first.
I need more mana. When I'm ready and not.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Yes! Alright, so yeah, you guys just watched a billion boss. We fought every single thing in the game. We've beat everything, including the feared. I even went delving feels really good on it too with the clear setup. It's really nice. It's so fun because the explosions and shit. Yeah, this is really sick. Now I'd like to show you guys some of the setup going into the build. So I double corrupt the Asenaths. I do some stuff with the items, obviously. I had to make the bow, make the Ami. Alright, Asenath General Touch versus a double corruption altar. Here we go. Boom. Oh, okay. 4 white sockets. That's pretty fucking sick, dude. I'm gonna slime my boot with an Exalt. Does that work? Nah. After all this time, I'm sliming my Ami with an Exalt. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Godly Unknown. I hit the dex. Okay. 1 and 3. Okay, we're making my Ami. So we destroy the bad, add it to the good. The reason why the dex is the good is I need a lot of dex in this build because of the bow. And so we're going to destroy the intelligence skill gems and add it to the physical skill gems. Make sure we have no other mod that is of Warlord Hunter except for the skill gems. And then we destroy the bad, add it to the good. Boom! 49 life! 8 dex! Oh my god! Haha! That's really good! Oh my god! To update the Ami after, I cleared the suffixes, multi, minimum endurance, and chaos cold. Still missing some chaos to this day, so the build could be improved a little bit. And then also I went Bannerman. Bannerman is 15 aura effect for skills on enemies, auras, skills on enemies. So Pride and War Banner, and it also gives the 30% increased attack damage to, yeah, when we place the banner. I don't generally place the banner, but there was also like Influence and Ravenous Horde and Revelry and Champion of the Cause I could have went, but I went with this because it was very cheap, and I didn't know what I wanted to anoint yet, and it was a lot of damage. It was really good for our build. So for the next clip, I'm crafting the helmet, and I don't want to leak what the helmet is. So basically, it was Jagged, Pristine, 2-socket, and I'm going for 80 life, and nearby enemies take 9% increased physical damage. And the nearby enemies take 9% increased physical damage. Is item level 85 plus Elder helmet, and that's all you would technically need for what we were going for. And then I figured out after. Here we go again. Oh! I'm gonna remove one of those. Please. Yes! And the mana's not even that bad, because this build is weird. Because you have to cast Reaper, and look at the mana, and then... Oh, shit. There. Nice. Nice. So now to finish up that helmet is multi into Fizz taken as fire, and 14 cold and chaos. Pog. Take this build farther, then you could go for technically a double Maven, because you could Maven the mana reserve too. So you could have like 7% mana reserve. You could have 12% nearby enemies take increased physical damage, and then those are just the suffixes. You get a third suffix, and then you can play around with the prefixes and keep redoing them. By protecting the suffixes and scouring away the prefixes and redoing it until you're happy, which is probably looking for life. Or you could just multi with the open suffix. So you multi, and then you go for like life, physical damage taken as fire, and then slam it or something. However you want to finish it. Okay, for this next craft we have a bow. And this one we're looking for +1 socketed gems, and then it's either +1 intelligence skill gems, socketed intelligence skill gems, or socketed strength gems, intelligence or strength. And you get that from the faceted fossil, and then the 4-socket resonator that we're going to be using. So 4-socket resonator, and we're going to do a faceted fossil, corroded, prismatic, aetheric, and it only takes 2 tries, and you can get that bow. So it's a +1 to gems, and then the +1 to strength or intelligence. And if you get the strength, it gives a +1 to the empower, which is a level to the reaper. And the +1 to gems gives +1 to the reaper and +1 to the empower, so you get +2. So that's really sick. And the intelligence, it just gives a straight up level to the reaper. You don't even need to use the empower, but the empower works with the +1 to socketed gems, so you still do that, and it's a really sick bow. And then I'll show you how you finish it, but enjoy the craft. We go again. We got these 2 faceted. Boom. +1 strength int. I need the socketed gems at least. Here we go again. Dex and strength. Okay, and the socketed gems. If we remove both dex things, we're good. Okay, wait. Okay, instead of a 40-second drawn-out clip, here we go. We have the bow. So I finished it by multiing, +2 socketed support gems, and then the minion damage up to 81. And the +2 socketed support gems is from Katarina Unveil. So you have to fight Katarina, get an item, and unveil it. The cool thing about this bow was it was synthesized implicit with a +1 socketed support gem. So that gives a level to empower, which gives a level to reaper. So this bow made it so our reaper was 34, but I wanted that extra, so I wanted it to be socketed gems, strength, and intelligence instead of the dex. So we go again. But yeah, this bow's for sale now. Final thing before the next clip, basically the odds of this next one, instead of it being 1 in 2 to get it, it's 1 in 16, 8 times harder. Oh yeah, for 1 level. Okay, I have 4 more prepared. Faceted fossil. Dex. How? Is this a joke? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's it! This is the only way. Just get rid of the dex. Yeah! Yeah! Yes! Oh, yes! Fuck the crafting, it didn't even matter. Yes, dude. Yes. 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 Hello! Yeah, I know, that was a lot of shit. Oh my god, this build, I've spent a few days, just non-stop days playing this shit. It's been so fun. I got a lot of stuff. Let me just start going over it. I'm going to start with the skill tree because it's kind of cool. So we had 2 clusters. Let me just start with that. 2 large clusters. So I chose 2 large clusters. It might be incorrect because of 2 things, but we'll go with this. But basically, 2 large clusters, Vicious Bite, Renewal. The reason why this might not be good is Renewal might not be that great because I don't know how good it is at staying at full life. It is good at sacrificing the Mirage Archers and healing itself, so that part's really good. And then we don't do Rotting Claws because Impale would be really silly on our bleed minion. And then I did Enduring Bond, Fearsome Force for the AoE, attack speed to scale my attack speed for the Blink Arrow bow skills. It seemed really good. So when I go Flesh Offering, I get the attack speed. That seems really good. And then we also have this is something I saw on PoE Ninja, and I realized everyone playing this is having dex problems because everyone's trying to run bows, and so they ran this Brutal Restraint, and they were like, yo, lol, this shit gives you dex on the passives for free, and it's really worth it, just for the dex, like as like a jewel slot, like that's really efficient, because we take this stuff anyways. This is kind of like the Lethal Pride, but it's Brutal Restraint instead of Lethal Pride. And so it's not strength, it's dexterity. I've never really looked at this because I didn't do dex stacking. Well, I did, but not like this. But anyways, point is, I'm getting to this. I have 10% aura effect, which is completely fucking broken. That's absolutely insane, and you could get disgusting Brutal Restraints. I also have 10% to avoid stun, 10% to avoid stun. 20 cold res, 15 minion move speed, 4 life on this one. Like, there's some really good mods. I'm assuming like you could get some good ones for 2 points here, 2 points here. This is a 3 point for 2 notables that I used to do with Lethal Pride. Like all the old Lethal Pride stuff, 2 point notables would be really good, where like 4% life is strong. Just a 10% aura effect, it is worth taking for 2 points. Like, that's disgusting. What? I also have a 10% aura right here for 3 points technically, but I didn't want to do it. And I also have a 4% life, so I could take both of these for 5 points. 10% aura and 4% life. But like you see, and then I took Resolute Technique, so we never miss with our Blink Arrow and our Ensnaring Arrow and our Rain of Arrows. Our DPS actually went up when we put on Resolute Technique. And then the clusters, and I run Amanamu's Gaze. So you have to run 5 Ghastly Jewels. So this is one of them, I think. That's how it works. And then you get 30 multi to damage over time for the minions. So it's bleed multi. So 30% more bleed damage, basically, for having 5 Ghastly Jewels. So in the Ghastlies, I run life on every single one. Minion damage on every single one when you use a minion skill recently, which is this minion skill, Blink Arrow, Flesh Offering. It all works. It's all good. Easy peasy. And then I run a combination of Taunt and Blind across the board. So that one was Taunt, this one's Taunt, this one Blind, this one I didn't get Blind because I already had enough. I have a lot of jewels. So then I went physical damage because I found that the flat physical really helps scale the bleed. And here I also went flat physical. I dropped one of the the blind because I realized we have free blind in the build with Asenath's Gentle Touch with the curse leaving blind on the ground. So yeah, I started to not require the blind on jewels as much, and I found it hard to get it to proc anyways, where I don't even think I don't think we really need the taunt either, and we should probably just get better jewels for more damage. But either way, this was pretty good, and this was all for the Amanamu's Gaze. And then in here I ran Master of Command because we ran War Banner in our chestplate. And Master of Command can reduce the reservation of the banner skill. And then we also got Aura Effect for the Pride and the War Banner, which is similar to the Bannerman, which I explained earlier in the video with the Amulet. We did Bannerman, and it's really high damage to have aura effect on these two when it's buffed. Yeah, it's sick. It's fucking sick. So that's my skill tree. Those are my jewels, and that's what I decided to do. There's obviously a better Brutal Restraint. There's maybe more medium clusters. There's better Ghastly Jewels. There's different pathing. There's more auras. There's more mana reserve potentially. There's just aura stacking this in general. There's potential to go Mistress of Sacrifice instead of Plaguebringer. Plaguebringer is really cool though because you get minion area of effect for your dude, and he also gets the damage, and you get the damage reduction, and it's consistent kind of. And then I did Arcanist brand for the Desecrate Flesh Offering Carrion Golem. I also have tried this where you do the Divergent cast when stunned. I didn't explain it earlier in the video, but basically I found throughout this that if you set up a cast when damage taken Desecrate Flesh Offering or Bone Offering like before, the mana cost is way too high and you lose all your mana when you're getting attacked and you die because you can't shoot, you can't teleport, you can't flame dash, you can't blink arrow, you're screwed. So you literally can't run it. They killed my old setup. It's dead because there's no cooldown on these. They just get spammed, and it's the cooldown of the gem, which is 0.25, and they just get spammed and your mana's gone. Where this one also can have that issue, but you don't get stunned that often compared to taking 500 damage. But yeah, you can still do it with Immortal Call because it has a cooldown. You can do it with Carrion Golem, technically, because it has a cooldown. But I don't like it for Desecrate Flesh Offering, so then I do it through Arcanist brand now, which is more consistent, and yeah, you just put it on an enemy, and you don't always need it up. That's why I did Flesh Offering instead of Bone Offering, because Bone Offering was consistent through a cast when damage taken or cast when stun setup, but it's not consistent when it's through you casting it if you're being lazy. So I did that. So then for the Reaper actual setup, we got it to level 35. And that was through this crazy ass bow. So I don't know if I fully explained it, but basically this +1 support gem, +1 strength gem, and then +1 socketed gems. That's all levels to the Empower. So the Empower is level 9. So the Empower gives 8 levels. And then you can see it here, 8 levels from support, 4 levels from global modifiers, and 2 from item. So the 4 global is 2 from Ami and 2 from my Ascendancy, and then we have 2 from the item, which is +1 socketed gems and +1 intelligence gems. This is fucking sick. And then we had the +2 support gems. So yeah, the +2 support gems works on the Empower. So we have Empower 9. That Empower is really core in this build. It's probably one of the best gems. I found that the level scaling, no joke, is broken at level 34, 35. The damage scaling was bonkers to where they were the most impactful levels of the entire thing, to where you want even more. I want 36, I want 37, Oh my god, it's broken. They were really impactful. That's why I showed you I went so hard for that bow upgrade, just for that 1 extra level for that. Oh, it's so worth it. It's so good being 35 instead of 34. And the extra survivability, like the little bit of extra life that they get from the leveling too, pretty nice. But the flat fizz you get, the scaling for the bleed, so good. So then I did Awaken Brutality 520, Pulverize 2020, Awaken Melee Fizz 520, and Awaken Minion Damage 520. Pulverize, you could also swap out for technically Cruelty. Some people like running this. If you have a green gem, you can do Hypothermia. It's fun. And I've also tried running Awakened Area, Increased Area of Effect when you have too much damage for the area and you just want more clear speed. This is more clear speed. And I also have mentioned the Rain of Arrows faster attack setup for the bow for clear speed, so you can do that. Yeah. Now next, in the Blink Arrow, faster attacks, Feeding Frenzy, and Divergent Maim. So this works as a minion and a movement skill and a bow skill for the thing. It's so insane. It's completely bonkers. And I took away the only downside, which is it was slow. So I gave it faster attacks, and now we don't have an issue. Like I can run and I'm still moving basically as I shoot. You see how cool that is? And then the Ensnaring Arrow, Mirage Archer, Greater Multiple Projectiles, and a Malinese Mechanism is sick. We did Flame Dash in a ring and Haste. So this is also really cool. I found Vaal Haste to be a really strong buff in the build. And I don't want to run Haste, but I run Vaal Haste. And this buff is just really powerful. I get a huge damage boost. I get the move speed, the attack speed, the mobility for him without actually without having to gimp my shit, and it's just like a boost. And it only took up 1 support gem when I have an extra 3 gems, and I'm running Unset rings, and I don't have to run all the minions that I normally run. I had room for Vaal Haste. It was sick, so I put it in, and I found a 21 Vaal Haste is 13x, so I didn't buy it. Then I did the Arcanist brand, summon Carrion Golem, Divergent, Desecrate, Flesh Offering. In this order is important, so that it casts this. And then the next thing, Cast on Death Portal, and I did cast on damage taken, Immortal Call, level 1 and 3, very important. Don't go higher than 3, 1 and 3. And then in the chest plate is really cool. It's a double corrupted chest plate, so it has 4% life and 6% reduced cold damage taken. This is from the div card. And if you notice, this is the funny thing I didn't think about though, is the div card would give random things, so you don't get, you can't re-roll the mods. So I got one with perfect mods, 15 aura effect and 40 area of effect. You technically could just go for aura effect, and that'll be good enough. You don't need the area as, it's fine. The area is really nice though, but you don't technically need it as much in the Reaper build. Which is actually, I'll explain something else I did because it's a Reaper build. It's really funny. But basically, in the chestplate, it reduces Pride, Anomalous, Awakened Unbound Ailments on the Divergent Summon Skitterbots. And then we have the War Banner and the Divergent Malevolence. So the level 30 Generosity works on the War Banner and the Divergent Malevolence, but it doesn't work on Skitter or Pride. They don't affect... they don't work that way. They can't be affected by Generosity. And then Skitterbots is affected by the Awakened Unbound Ailments. And these 5 are affected by Enlighten 3. And Enlighten 4 was 11x or something. So I didn't buy that. That was too much. And I didn't need the extra mana. As you can tell, I'm already doing good enough. I already could figure out that you could probably look at the extra gem space. There's even more gem space potentially. You could run more auras, more mana reserve, and this build would be completely fucking broken. That's where I was thinking you would go with it, obviously. I don't know. This is the damage portion of it and the feeling good. But if you want to take it even further, it'd probably be auras, and I could already start to see how. So then the chestplate's sick, and we had the extra Enlighten 4. And those are all the gems. That's the chest plate and why I want it. It's pretty sick. I found it to be a 900,000 damage boost in the old setup, just putting this chest plate in. It was sick, and getting an extra +1 or the extra +2 doesn't add that much, but it would add a big price tag, and I like the extra life and the reduced cold damage, so this is fine. So yeah, I showed you how to craft the bow. I showed you how to craft the helmet, the Ami. The rings are just life and res, and then open suffix for endurance charge. Endurance charges are June Unveil suffix, and then life and res, and Asenath, and we use it for the explosions, and then we use spiritual aid to make the explosions do big damage. And then Temp Chains is our curse. I kind of wanted a +1 curse and to go vulnerability, or to maybe go Profane Proxy and go a vulnerability Profane Proxy, just to mention that for you guys, because Profane Proxy vulnerability with Asenath sounds really, 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 really cool. You won't need to run the Rain of Arrows thing. You could just keep your bossing setup, and your Profane Proxy is your clearing setup. I kind of like that. Just in general, even our minion builds could just run Asenaths with Profane Proxy. That's so cool. But yeah, and then the boot's just a normal boot. Res, move, speed, life. Cannot be frozen is the cool thing. The flask, I decided to run a Blood of the Karui in this one instead of my normal taste. What's it called? Forbidden Taste. Because And here's all my stone golem, right? I have all of it. I didn't sell any of it. I have my crazy ass wand, all my crazy items, all my jewels. I could switch back right now, but I don't need to. But yeah, I can't run Forbidden Taste because I had really low chaos res, and it degens me like fucking crazy when you don't have chaos res. So I had to run Blood of the Crew instead, which you can't automate, but it was pretty good. And then I had to run a Quartz Flask because we don't have Phase Run, and so I put my Shock Immune on this, so we don't have Granite Flask, and we don't have Shock Immune with the way of like, use when you become shocked. I have this just using when it becomes full, so I have Quartz for the dodging, you know? And then, yeah, at the end, I figured out that we technically could increase the chance to bleed, and that would multiply our damage by a lot. Because let's say it takes me 2 big ultimates to get a bleed, because it's 50%. Then if it was at 60%, that's like 20% more relative of what it was, which is really insane. And so actually, maybe I should mention ways to scale chance to bleed as well, which is the alternate quality pride, etc. Maybe I should look into those now, as an extra final. I've gone over everything though that I found. Is there anything else in this tab? Hold up, wait a minute. So yeah, brutal restraints. You probably have to go through more. I tried convocation. I kind of like it in the clearing setup, but when you're bossing and you convocate the guy while he's doing his combo, okay, so I'll literally give you a funny example right now. So you shoot him and you convocate him, and then he doesn't go all the way. So like, again, watch, you send him and then you can pull him back, and it's like really weird. So if you have your convocation on the left click and then you send him and then you can convocate. Wait, how does that work? He literally just flew out. Okay, yeah, so you see he flew, and then he was about to slash, and I teleported him, and he didn't slash the spot, he slashed me. There's some weird stuff where, obviously, you don't want that happening, is my point. And so I stopped running Convocation, and I stopped running Cast When Damage Taken, and so I don't run the low-level Bone Offering, I don't run Bone Offering at all, and I can run Cast When Stunned, and you can run the Rain of Arrows faster attack setup. I also saw this. Divergent physical to lightning support has enemies shocked by supported skills take increased physical damage, but the one thing that sucks, it doesn't support skitterbots, so it won't work with a shock. And then I think the skitterbot shock is going to overlap any shock that my minion could apply with some fizz to lightning, because it's not going to be a lot of lightning damage. Like my blink arrow with divergent physical to lightning probably isn't going to shock for the 10% increased physical damage, so I stopped using it, but it's so cool. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. Now, the final, I had that extra. The extra ways to get chance to bleed, yeah. So the final thing, we had it at 50, brought up to 60 with Pride, and then you technically could go to 70 with the Anomalous Brutality, and this gives 30, so that's 100%. From 50 to 100, double the chance to bleed. That's a lot. That's really good. So all those times in the video where I said I miss, yeah, no, they would have died, and that means they're dead twice as fast. Yep. Oh yeah, something extra. Pantheon Solaris, Gruthkul. I mentioned my flask were Blood of the Crew and the Quartz Flask for the Shock Immune and the phasing. With the use on full, but I didn't go over the other ones because I just assumed everyone knows them because of my old build, but it's Taste of Hate. Use on full for the 15% fizz from hits taken as cold, and then the Bottled Faith, obviously, and use when you're full, and then the Quicksilver, use when you're full with Corrupted Blood and Bleeding. Let's slam these. 3 LE res, that's amazing, and 4 Chaos res, that's amazing. Alright, time to try out the new vulnerability. Okay, one-shotted. That's pretty cool. And actually just, yeah, one-shotted. Yeah, so I was able to fit in the Profane Proxy. I put it on the left ring. You could also put it on the right ring, but then this ups our bleeding from 60% to 90%. This is disgusting. You also have the increased physical damage. You also have the bleeding's 20% faster. The damage. That's very, very significant. This is insane. This is actually bonkers. I think this is really good, and this will be the final addition to the build. There's probably a ton more that we can continue to figure out. And this is just like, let me just put it like this. This is the catalyst that now people can build upon, and, you know, this will get a lot of people extreme, basically all the way into Reaper, and they can, and anything they do is just extra at this point. Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. This was really fun putting together. I'm probably going to be playing Reaper for the rest of the season. Just continuing to play around with it. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Leave them in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys check them out yourself. Let me know what you think. And thank you guys for watching. Now I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon, my YouTube members, who financially support the channel. Thank you guys for all the support. I can't do this without you guys, and thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon, the YouTube members today. I can't do this without you guys, so thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!